Hey everybody, I'm here today to talk to you about a Samsung TV that is not switching inputs. I'll be going over some easy fixes in this simplistic tutorial. Let's get right into the video. So this will be a simplistic tutorial, but it's also going to be a fairly complete tutorial because these are the main things that can cause this to happen. So there are essentially 5 things that I'm going to tell you about, and hopefully one of the 5 will fix your problem, or even multiple together might be causing the issue. So number 1 is to make sure that something is connected to that specific input, okay? So essentially on the back of your TV, as you can see over there, let's go to the other side. Actually, this glass is over here, this shower glass wall is over there. I can't really get in there. But essentially, on the back over there, you're going to see some portions or ports for inputs, okay? You want to make sure a device is actually plugged into the input that you're trying to select. On some modern TVs, it will not allow you to select an input unless it senses that a device is plugged in there. So make sure that an actual device is connected. That's number 1. Number 2 is make sure the device is turned on. So in addition to it being plugged into the input, make sure that it's turned on, because on some modern TVs, if the device is plugged in and it's powered off, it won't sense it and it won't allow you to switch to that input. You need to have the device plugged in and also turned on at the same time. Okay, and also as an added bonus tip, make sure you know which input it's plugged into, because you might just be selecting the wrong input, okay? Moving on to number 3, which is to unplug and plug it back in. So you want to unplug the TV and plug it back in. You want to unplug the device that's plugged into the input and plug it back in. You want to unplug anything possible and plug it back in, because on modern TVs and modern devices, there's like motherboards, computers, little microchips in them, and sometimes they just need a little bit of a reset. So by unplugging them and plugging them back in, maybe you might solve a software issue or an update issue or something like that. So just, try the good old trick of unplugging them and plugging them back in. You wouldn't believe how often that actually works, okay? Number 4, make sure the cords are good. So maybe the cords that are connecting the TV to the actual device with the input aren't good. Maybe they're not good quality. Maybe they're aftermarket. Maybe they're not official. Maybe they're just worn down. Maybe there's a kink in them because there's a hard bend behind the TV. Whatever the case is, make sure that they're actual good cords. You can try using a different cord. That might work. You can try taking the device, plugging it into a different TV to make sure that the cord works. But basically, you want to make sure that the device and the cords are actually working properly. Because if it might not be the TV, it might be the device or the cords. It might not be the TV, or it might be the TV. Hopefully we're gonna find that out. Last but not least, so once again, sorry, number 4 was make sure that the cords are good and sort of experiment to try them with a different TV potentially if you have the ability to do that. Last but not least is number 5, which is to make sure that the remote control or the converter is working properly. On this remote, you can see it says TV input over here. Okay, now this is my cable remote, but it is paired with this TV. This TV is not plugged in right now, but it is paired with this TV. If I was to try and use this with a different TV, let's say I got my remotes mixed up, it wouldn't work. And I would think that the TV input wasn't working, but in reality, it's the remote. So you want to make sure you are indeed using the right remote. The best way to test it would be to turn the volume up and down on the TV, because that will be a TV control. The channel up and down might be a cable box control, but the volume up and down will be a TV control. So if you can turn the volume up and down on the TV, then likely your remote is paired properly. And if you're pressing TV input, it's going to be more than likely the TV and not the remote, because you already know the remote is working because the volume is working. So just do some experimenting and see what works. Hopefully you can solve your problem. And yeah, hopefully this video helped you solve your TV issue. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.